Hello, I'm Miss April, here to talk to you about 3 books in 5 minutes. 3 fun titles that you can access through the Howard County Library System's website. My first story for today is a fantasy called Wicked Knicks by Lena Coakley. Poor Knicks has been left all alone in the forest when the Queen of the Fairies and all her court go off to the beautiful, magical summer country. He doesn't know why he's been left all by himself. Nix figures it's because he's supposed to guard the forest against humans. And he's had his hands full trying to get one human who is very stubborn out of a cottage which has been vacant for many years. Nix tries every mischievous trick he can think of to make this man-people, as he calls him, leave. But the human is very stubborn. And he seems to have a grudge against the fairies, which Nix really doesn't understand. What connection is there between this human and Nix? There is one, and it may surprise you. Find out by reading Wicked Knicks by Lena Coakley. My second story for today is a realistic fiction story, which also has a secret and a lot of anger in it. The anger is inside Robinson Hart. Robbie Hart doesn't take guff from anybody, especially not from the class bully, who calls her a motherless robin bird. She's gotten into a lot of trouble at school fighting with the bully. But she's very sensitive about the fact that she never knew her mother. She lives with her beloved grandfather, who always tells her to let the slurs and the insults roll right off her back and act just like Jackie Robinson did when he was working to become a famous baseball star against a tide of prejudice. Robbie tries, but it's hard. It's gotten harder because Grandpa's acting very strangely now. He forgets things. He puts his keys in the refrigerator. He forgets which key goes to which door. Sometimes he doesn't drive safely. Robbie is terrified that someone outside the house will find out how Grandfather is forgetting things and take her away from him. Will she be able to keep him safe? And will she ever be able to convince him to talk to her about her mother before his memories of her disappear too? If you like stories about family love and friendship and getting through tough times, read Just Like Jackie by Lindsay Stoddard. My last pick of the day has a third kind of secret. Do you dream? Do you have happy dreams? Adventurous dreams? Nightmares? Well, Sophie is the girl who could not dream. Sophie isn't allowed to dream because when she dreams, her dreams become real, and that can be very dangerous. The one and only time Sophie dreamt, she brought a monster into the world. Fortunately, Monster is not nearly so fierce as he would like people to believe, and he's also very funny and loyal. He's Sophie's friend. Monster is her only friend because she doesn't have any friends at school. She's too busy keeping a family secret. Sophie's parents run a dream shop. They buy and sell dreams. But dream shops are illegal. And the family must be very careful not to let anybody know that they have a second business going on in the basement below their bookshop, where they sell books and cupcakes and dream catchers. All of this changes when Sophie comes home from school one day to discover that a thief has broken into the dream shop, stolen the special equipment her parents used to distill dreams, and perhaps harmed her parents as well because they are nowhere to be found. Now Sophie has to reach out to her classmates for help in finding her parents. But who can she trust? And what secrets must she reveal? Follow the Adventures of the Girl Who Could Not Dream, written by Sarah Beth Durst. That's all for today. Keep on reading.